What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports, bringing you more college football playoff action. Good morning to you all. Good Monday morning to you all. Great to have you on again. My name is Phil Nagy. We're going to continue to simulate the college football playoff. Today we have the Peach Bowl, and it is the Texas Longhorns, technically the road team, hence wearing those white jerseys there. And they are going to be taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. Texas currently a 13-point favorite in this one, and just going through the rosters before the game, I can tell you that Arizona State is outmatched at just about every position on the field, with the exception of potentially Cam Scatterbo, their super very good running back. Of course, we saw a super good, very good running back yesterday in Ashton Jeanty, and his team pulled the upset in our sim, with Boise State beating Penn State by 3. And we're going to see him right away. So again, the term Scatterbro, where are my Scatterbros at? Anybody who is a Cam Scatterbo fan, there he is. 5'11", 215. He runs hard. Reminds me a lot of Peyton Hillis for the old Browns fans in the chat as well. All right, here we go. Sam Levitt, the quarterback. He's going to give it to Scatterbro. Scatterbo's, let's keep saying Scatterbro. He's going to get 2 up the middle, is Cam Scatterbo. He is a senior from Rio Linda, California, next to a guy from Rio Grande. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock continuing to run here. Again, do appreciate everybody being on, all 1,134 of my subscribers. You guys are the best. I very much appreciate that. Levitt dumps it left side, and it'll be shoved out of bounds very quickly. That's the tight end, Shaman Matire. And that pass complete from Levitt. Sam Levitt, redshirt freshman quarterback, transfer from Michigan State, 6'2", 200 pounds. So he's been a very nice piece for them, and gives them a nice bright future moving forward with just a redshirt freshman quarterback. He's not solely dependent on Scatterbo, but obviously Scatterbo is the straw that stirs the drink, especially with the injury to Tyson, their #1 wide receiver. There's Xavier Guillory. He's a transfer from Idaho State. McGillery has the first down of the game. Levitt nicely there, finding a hole in the zone and beating that linebacker, Leona Lefau, to the spot. 1st and 10 now, motion coming from right to left here in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Over the middle, dump it short. Guillory again. Short catch, give him 7 for the Sun Devils on offense. Sam Levitt, good look at the poise in the pocket. Pressure came late from Texas. And Trey Moore, the edge rusher, on the defensive side of the ball. Now Levitt pointing out defenders. Back to pass. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Quick little throw to the left side. 1st down and more. A nice run after the catch. And that's the wide receiver, Jake Smith. Redshirt senior wide receiver from Texas and USC. So a couple of guys from Texas coming over to the Sun Devils. Always adds a little bit of extra spice to the game. Good opening drive for the Sun Devils. Started back at their 25. They're up to the 42-yard line now. Levitt. Here comes Scatterbo. He'll try the left. 45. Barreling his way through defenders. Give him 6 to the 48-yard line for Cam Scatterbo. And this kid runs as hard as anybody does in college football. And going to probably get drafted, make himself some money. He's a kind of an old school throwback. Bruising type running back. Back to pass now. Levitt fired over the middle again, just sitting there in the pocket and delivering strikes. That one, however, is not going to be complete. Looks like it was going to be dropped by his wide receiver. Appeared to be Melquane Stovall there in the middle, transfer from Colorado State and Nevada, graduate student. 3rd and 4 now. Starting to get a little bit loud. Technically, Arizona State, the home team, of course, 50-50 on the tickets is what they say they do. Across the middle and a 1st down. That's Mateer again, your tight end. He's a transfer from Cincinnati and then Colorado, now a redshirt junior from the North Miami, Florida area. And Shaman Mateer, 6'4", 255. Completes the first down, and they are across the midfield stripe here. Out of a pistol now, Levitt. Turn around, he's got the right side throw again, and it's a short one and a drop again. Guillory with a drop there, Xavier Guillory. And in an exhibition mode, you can see it does go to the nice wide cut shot between while the team is huddling. It's not something that I can turn off. It's just a glorious part of exhibition mode. That comes from Madden, not sure why, but in Madden when you're in exhibition mode, they have extremely long cut scenes between plays. If they run hurry up, however, it goes fast, and I'm not sure that this team runs much hurry up. There's a 2-yard pass to the right side from Sam Levitt. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. A good amount of Sun Devil fans on that side of the stadium, at least here in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. College football playoff quarterfinal game number 2. Again, yesterday on our sim, Boise State pulled the upset over Penn State. Right side throw, and it's dislodged. Going for Guillory. Little bit of a tight cover, or a little bit of a not the best throw against tight coverage. And that was a really good play there. He is the Thorpe Award winner after all, and that's Jahdae Barron. He is 5'11", 200-pound senior, and again, won the Jim Thorpe Award as the best defensive back in the country. So after all that, out of bounds at the 1. Great punt. Good opening drive for the Sun Devils, but ultimately they will have to punt, and now it's time to see Quinn Ewers and company. 1st and 99 for Quinn and co. Their biggest injury of note, C.J. Baxter, they're a very good running back, so it's going to be a lot of C.J. Blue instead, or excuse me, Jadon Blue. Not sure why I keep calling him C.J. Blue. I keep wanting to combine them into one person. Jaden Blue, 6 foot, 200-pound junior. Again, replacing the injured C.J. Baxter, their true sophomore running back with high expectations, but he is out for the season with an injury. Now motion coming. Now Ewers, play action. Quinn fires over the middle, first down catch. And nice little run after the catch. That's Amari Nyblack. Nyblack, transfer from Alabama. He is tight end number 2 behind Gunnar Helm, who is a very talented tight end number 1. Again, there's stars all over this team. Texas by far the best roster on paper, on digital paper, if you will. 1st and 10 now. Swing the backup running back. That's Wisner down the left. They'll throw it quickly to Wisner now, and he'll get near the 20, just a gain of 2. Little eye candy. Quintrevion Wisner, sophomore from DeSoto, Texas. That quick little catch for 2 yards. Love the marching band playing a little Mars from Holst's The Planets. Ewers now. Motion coming from left to right. That's Isaiah Bond, his speedster on the outside. Up the middle to Blue, and Blue fumbles the football. Watch out! And I think Texas fell on it. They did. The freshman Ryan Wingo, the one who fell on it. And whew, pretty lucky play there. You can see their Abney getting in there on the football, but Ryan Wingo, again, they're a very talented freshman wide receiver to go along with Williams from Alabama and Jeremiah Smith, maybe 3 of the best receivers in the country, and they're all true freshmen. Ewers over the middle, got it, first down and more, 45 to the 50, and a big gainer. Nice run there, that's Matthew Golden. They got Golden and Bolden, both receivers to go with Isaiah Bond and Ryan Wingo, and that one's going to be Matthew Golden. He's a transfer from Houston, 6 foot, 195-pound junior, and they're going to go hurry up now after that big completion, gets him across the midfield stripe. And a big first down chunk there. Ewers will go empty now. Quinn motioning things, talking to his receivers on either side. Snaps the ball with 9 seconds on the play clock. Quinn, right side throw. There's Wingo. And the freshman has a gain of 9 to the 39-yard line. 6'2", 210 pounds from St. Louis, Missouri. That is Ryan Wingo, very talented receiver. Somebody that Arch Manning will definitely be developing some chemistry with, again, as they've kind of already said it's going to be Arch's ship next year. In fact, Quinn, I think a lot of people assumed Quinn was going to go pro, and now it's talking about maybe he's going to transfer over the middle. There's Gunnar Helm. If it weren't for Tyler Warren from Penn State, I think Gunnar Helm would be the first tight end drafted this year. He is very, very good. And is going to play a lot of years on Sundays. Big body, can catch, can run, can block. And that time he does a nice post route to the 14-yard line. Again, Tyler Warren, definitely going to be tight end 1, maybe a top 15 pick from what he's done this season from Penn State. We saw him yesterday in the sim. He was very good as well. Now motion coming. Back to pass now. Ewers dump it quickly to the right side, and Golden can't hold on. Look at the Second and 10 now, 14-yard line. Did appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Here comes Blue. He'll try the right. Actually, that's Wisner into the game, and Wisner will get a couple of yards. Sets up a 3rd and 7. Under 4 minutes to play already in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score, but Texas threatening here on their opening drive of offense. Quinn Ewers, junior quarterback. 6'2", 210. Again, remember, played his first year at Ohio State. Left side throw, end zone, knocked away and almost picked. Good coverage by the defense that time. And that's Keith Abney II, the cornerback over there, and he tipped it and it almost got picked. Right there. All right. Works calling. I'm going to take a quick phone call. Be right back as they attempt a field goal. All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes when work calls, you got to take it. And so we did that time after the sack from Ethan Burke. Sets up a 3rd and 19 now after a short throw. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel, continuing to sim our way through the college football playoff the way that only we can do here at Nagy on Sports. There's a 3rd and 19 coming up here for Sam Levitt, redshirt freshman quarterback, West Lynn, Oregon, and the transfer from Michigan State. Levitt fires over the middle, complete. It's going to be a broken tackle. Watch out, he's going to fight his way near the first down. And gosh, they picked up 16 on a 3rd and 19. Really good run after the catch. Looks like didn't get a number on that. Could have been Marquiston Douglas. Their second tight end looked like an 18, didn't it? They're going to have to punt it away. So 3-0 Texas. They did complete the field goal right as I was stepping away for a quick phone call. 1st and 10 now. Quinn Ewers with 39 seconds left in quarter number 1 with a 3-0 lead. Now motion coming. That's Isaiah Bond. Haven't called his name yet. He's the speedster. They'll give it to him in space at the 20. Bond, and there's no real blocking over there. 4 Sun Devils had a chance to bring him down. And maybe there were supposed to be some blockers over there, or maybe they thought Bond could just get around the corner with his speed. Either way, Javon Robinson, number 12, over there to bring him to the turf, and that could be the last play of quarter number 1. But they don't have to snap it if they don't want to. They will. Here comes Wisner again. Left side run for Wisner, and he's got near a first down. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Again, Quintravion Wisner, the 6-foot sophomore, splitting time with Jaden Blue instead of their superstar CJ Baxter. Flip the field now, 3-0. Texas with the lead. Ewers now with the 3rd and 1. He's going to be back to pass against the 4-man rush. Left side throw, there's Bond. It's like he kind of tried to jump the route, didn't it? That defensive back, and he sort of whiffed on it. That's the linebacker, actually, Cyrus Fiasu. And Fiasu kind of whiffed on it completely, and that allowed Bond to be able to catch the football and achieve the yardage needed for a first down. So Texas moves the chains up to the 37-yard line. Ewers now, motion coming from Golden. And here comes Blue, to the right side, Jaden Blue. Sorry, the 26 and the 23. I keep getting myself confused. Jaden Blue picks up a nice gain of 9 on that run to the right side. Second and 1 coming up here, clock running. 3-0 here in the middle of the second quarter now. Well, nearing the middle of the second quarter. Motion coming from Bond. Now he'll quickly throw it to him again, but he runs himself out of room. He does able to juke it back to the middle, but I'm just not sure why teams run that kind of a play to the short side of the field. Bond had very little room. Look at Robinson break through the block of Golden. It's a really good look at that play. 3rd and 2 coming up. Hey, Mason, welcome in. It does make a difference that Myles Garrett is on the Browns. He's playing with no quarterback and we're not. I guess I'm not quite sure what you mean. I'm sure you're paraphrasing what the source said. He's not making that defense better and a difference maker. I don't know. I feel like he's... So you're saying that's a justification for why. And here's a big throw and a first down. Stovall on the catch. Across midfield, first down, Sun Devils. Are you saying that's a reason that we should be okay trading him because he's not a difference maker? He doesn't change games. I can point to several in the last 2 years that I feel like we won because of Myles Garrett. The Colts last year mostly comes to mind. He literally scored 14 points for the Browns in that game, and they won by what, 1? If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, just another reason to trade him. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to watch. I was speculating on it a little bit earlier on Twitter that I'm not sure if there's ever been like an elite defensive player of the year type player traded in the prime of his career. And somebody brought up Khalil Mack. And even Khalil Mack, I feel like when the Bears traded for him, I'm not sure if he was even considered in the same echelon that Myles Garrett is. So it will be interesting to see what... If they do it, and again, I'm not necessarily suggesting that they do, but there's certainly a real possibility that they do. It will really be interested to see what kind of a return they can get for him. The middle and thrown to the ground. He'll be sacked there. Nice pursuit up the middle of that defensive line. That's Vernon Broughton, 6'4", 305-pound senior. And Broughton with a big sack up the middle, and that's going to force an Arizona State punt here. And this one. Hey, Jim, welcome in. The Broncos have to win to get in, so I would assume the Broncos will try to win. They have to beat. Now, the Chiefs are going to rest everybody. They've already said they're sitting Mahomes and stuff, so I think the Broncos are probably going to win because they have to, and they'll be playing against a depleted roster. So, yeah, but even number 2 or number 3, I mean, if it stands right now, you're number 3. New England's not going to take a quarterback because they just took Drake May, so you're going to have your chance at one of the top 2 guys, whether that's Shadur Sanders and Cam Ward, if those are considered the top 2 guys. Again, I've been on the record saying I don't particularly want either of them. I don't think either of them are that great. But if they decide that one of those guys can run Stefanski's offense to perfection, then I have no reason not to trust that, at least in the short term. But yeah, can you get 3 ones for him? Can you get 2 ones and a reliable offensive lineman? Can you get, you know what I mean? Like, what does that deal actually look like? And what kind of ones are those going to be? And if you trade with the Detroit Lions, that's great, but that's like the 31st pick in the draft. Is that really something you want to add this year? I mean, I don't know. A lot of holes to fill, a lot of ways to do it. Quick little throw to Bond, and he'll be tackled. They've tried that kind of bubble screen to Bond 3 different times now. And that's kind of been the knock on Quinn Ewers this year, is that he's turned into a little bit of a check down Charlie and not pushing the football down the field. Well, there's just so many other holes, Jim, that if I think we could Tim Couch ourselves without much trouble here if we get, let's say we fall in love with Shadur Sanders and his dad's on board and everything, and we draft him, and then he just gets his clock cleaned for 4 years because we can't afford to do anything else around him until Deshaun is gone. I know Mason's all in on Arch Manning. That's a 2-year wait, buddy. That's the 2027 draft before we could sniff that, which would be when Watson comes off the books. There's a chance we could still be crappy then, but Jim, you want to get Matt Ryan out of retirement? I think I'd rather roll with Kirk Cousins or even Joe Flacco before I go with I should put Arch Manning in the game, you mean? Do they do that a lot? I don't watch much Texas football. Do they actually put Arch in at times when their offense is struggling, which they kind of are right now, just leading 3-0. Play action look to Scatterbo. Now Levitt. He'll fire short to the left side, dump it off to his tight end, Mateer. Yeah, I mean, oh, you were joking. Okay. We need a sarcasm font in the chat. It's really what we need. Yeah, roll with DTR. If you want to guarantee your 2 more seasons of DTR, ooh, that would be tough to get people to sign up for. Nobody would come to those games. They would lose so much money. I mean, I think this point next week you at least got to see Bailey Zappi, right? Give him I wanted to see DTR with all the reps and the game plan, and we did. And I think he might have set the league record for intentional groundings. So now I'm ready for Bailey Zappi. I would go Bailey Zappi this week with the reps and the game plan and see what he can do. Over the middle and complete again, and another punt upcoming. See, Mason, I thought I had heard somewhere that they have already said they're going with Arch Manning next year regardless, and that Quinn Ewers is actually the one that's looking to transfer if he doesn't go pro. Fourth and 13 here. They'll punt it away, and Golden gets it up to the 49-yard line. Well, how about this, Mason? I'll put him in the second half. Why not? I'm pretty sure I started the game from Texas's perspective. Ewers hasn't done much. Here's Blue to the right side, and he'll be shut down right at the line of scrimmage. There's Robinson again. Javon Robinson, cornerback, is playing a very nice football game so far. He's been very good. But haven't we also heard that Arch Manning wants to stay all 4 years and graduate too? And I'm sure his NIL package is robust enough that he doesn't need to go pro. His last name enough probably means he doesn't need to go pro at all. His family has generational wealth. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, all right, I'm willing to be bad 1 more year and then get Arch in 26. But then people are like, no, he's staying all 4 years. You got to wait till 27 to get him. Ewers now step up, fire on the run, and dropped it in the middle of the field. That's the freshman Wingo. And Wingo not helping his quarterback out. That would have been a first down on that 4th and 17. Instead, Texas will have to punt it away. The battle of the punts. Funny because yesterday's sim was a high-scoring affair. 36-33 or something like that was our final score. And right now, this one's the exact opposite. We have a punt fest here in the Peach Bowl. I mean, maybe, but isn't he going to be able to go 1-27? He probably will be the number 1 pick whenever he comes out, especially if he puts together a good season, which I don't think anybody expects that wouldn't happen. Trust me, I'm with you. I know you want him, Mason. I'm going to get on that bandwagon with you. I'm fine with getting him, but I don't think you can sell your fan base and your locker room on 2 years of tank. If it's just 1 more year of tank to try to get that guy, then it's a little bit more palatable. Third and 2 coming up as we trickle down towards the 2-minute timeout. Again, Phil Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. Again, we are primarily a Browns channel first, so that's why the chat has been hijacked by Browns draft talk. But we do appreciate everybody on. Our Texas fans, our Arizona State fans. Also make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well. I get you, Mason. I'm there with you. It really surprised me when I heard that he was going to stay all 4 years. So here's a left side throw and a first down, and they'll keep the sticks moving. That's Stovall again. And Stovall's got a first down. They're up to the 46-yard line, are the Arizona State Sun Devils. Good little throw from Levitt. A lot of space created there. That's David Benda, the linebacker, trying to cover a receiver in that stance. We are, so yeah, in 26 you're not going to be able to put a ton of great pieces around Arch if in fact he comes out. You wouldn't be able to do that until 27. You are correct about that, because that's when Watson finally goes away. And that very much could be part of the plan. Back to pass, Levitt. Firing over the middle. Complete again. Nice catch. Kind of reaching behind him. Jake Smith. It's his 5th catch. Again, remember, he's the kid who started at Texas, then went to USC, now has ended up here at Arizona State for the Sun Devils. Arizona State, one of the top party schools in America, along with Ohio University and several others. Probably a little more fun to party in the desert, I would guess, especially in the wintertime. Right side throw, they'll dump it off. And that's a short completion to Troy O'Meara. He is also a transfer from Texas, so a little bit of blood there. Yeah, and you do your 2-year rebuild. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly an option. It's hard for people to keep their jobs in that. You know, you mean you'd have to have like Haslam's written guarantee that he's not going to get pissed after a tank season. You'd have to be like, listen, I realize this is what we've done. This is what we're going to have to do. We're going to be real crappy for 2 years, and then in 27 we'll be ready to jump back into it and hopefully have our quarterback of the future and a lot of young pieces that we will have accumulated over the years. And your veteran leaders are going to be like Grant Delpit and JOK at that point. You know, you hope DeJuan Jones has turned into an all-pro left tackle. Mike Hall could be an all-everything defensive tackle. Maybe Zach Zinter becomes a functional NFL starter. Those are the guys who would be your veteran leaders in 3 to 4 years. Pistol look now. Levitt fires right side. Got a man. There's Smith again. A 1st and goal coming up, and they'll call timeout. Their best drive of the game. They're into the red zone. They're into the gold zone, actually. Now 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. They'll spread them out. Levitt 5 wide to choose from, including Scatabo lined up on the left as a receiver. Now Levitt, he's in trouble. He's rolling right. Hit as he throws, and he'll just chuck it out of the back of the end zone. Good play there. That's true. Well, and that's the thing. Like, how many teams would be willing to trade off of that? Like, if the Browns only get the 3rd or the 4th pick that season, is the number 1 team going to be willing to trade with you? Like, you'd have to so overpay for that spot. It is it's another interesting gamble, and right now they have not had very good luck with their big gambles, since they're going to be paying what, 235? Was that the contract for Watson? $235 million of 2.5 seasons of gross and 2.5 seasons of not playing. We hope. Left side throw, touchdown! No, he dropped it! Oh no! Stovall had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Big hit from the defense, and let's see if the Sun Devils want to go for this on a 4th and goal from the 3. There's only 8 seconds left. And they're going to take the 3 and tie it up. Interesting choice. Well, Jim, and that's the reality of the NFL, is like if you're not competing for a championship, you have to be building to do so. Like, being mediocre is the worst thing that you can be in the NFL. So I will at least commend the Browns for that. Like, they understood that, yeah, they might have won a few more games. They could have been 5-11. They could have been, or 5-12, I guess. They could have been 6-11. May have even been able to be 7-10 if they kept rolling with Jameis Winston. But they understood that being 7-10 does you absolutely nothing except screw up your draft picking. So we're not just talking about the 3rd overall pick, remember, or the 2nd overall pick. You're talking about the 2nd or 3rd pick in every round. So that's like a significant bump to every round of your drafting. And that matters. You're getting a guy at 35 instead of 47 or whatever. Like, those things all matter. That's true, Mason. Yeah, maybe we get it to work in our favor. So, like, the Browns have the 3rd pick or whatever that year, and then the Mannings are like, he's going to play for Cleveland. He's going to refuse to sign for the other teams. That would be like Eli did. Don't pick him, San Diego. He's going to New York. That would be pretty wild if the Haslam connection buoyed you that kind of a deal. That would be pretty funny. 3-3. Let's flip it over. Going to half number 2. Oops, I missed it by 1 play. As promised, Mason, I'm going to put your guy in. Let's see what Arch can do. I just missed it by 1 play here. Up the middle to Blue, and he's got a nice gain of about 9. I'll say 8 officially. I think that I picked the right team. I think that I did. Coaching. Depth chart. We'll put your guy in right now. Quinn Ewers a 92, Arch an 89, but 87 speed in this one. All right, Super Sim is what I want. So, second half, they're going to go to Arch. The kid is in the game. Oh, we flipped the sides of the field, too. I don't know why we did that, but we did. Left side throw, Gunnar Helm. First down, Texas to the 40-yard line. Arch Manning completes his first pass. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. That's true. You do know that. You do know that Haslam has deep pocketbooks, and he's not afraid to outspend. I mean, he's spending $30 to $40 million more than any other NFL team every year right now on the roster, which is the only reason that you're not totally and completely hamstrung by the Watson deal. If you read any of the Jack Duffin articles. Oh, ball pops out, and it's going to be picked up by Arizona State. We also have a flag on the play. Oh, roughing the passer. So the turnover will get overturned. Jamon Tapp was the one who did it, and Texas has the football back, and Arch is in business across the midfield stripe. And they'll hand it off to Blue. And he's got nothing. There he is. There's your boy. Bum, 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 bum. Arch Manning, 6'4", 225. New Orleans, Louisiana. Athletic. Has all the tools, all the traits. Just want to see that production. He'll fire left side and out of bounds quickly. That was a 3-yard gain to his freshman, Ryan Wingo. Hey, Mitchell, welcome in. Go Browns. 3-3. Yeah, I'm not sure, Wendell. I think both teams are going to be able to score more than this, but it has definitely been a defensive struggle here so far. Back to pass now, Manning, who's just subbed into the game per Mason's request, and he'll throw a pick. Arch throws it to the other team, and that's Abney who's going to pick it off. Arizona State picks off the sophomore, and Arch can't believe it. Now he at least pushed the ball down the field, but he threw it to the other team in the process. Not sure, what is that 1, 2, 3 finger thing? I saw the Tennessee fans doing it on game day as well. The first, second, and fourth finger thing. I don't know what that, I'm not hip enough to know what that means. Across the middle now. Guillory with a catch. 3-3, but Arizona State is just picked off. He looks like a Browns quarterback already, says Jim. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Three now. Levitt sends Mateer, his tight end, in motion. And here comes Scatabo. We haven't seen a ton of him. He's going to get a first down here. Especially with a 3-3 scoreline, I'm a little surprised they haven't given the ball to Scatabo more often. You're not trailing. I think that's everybody's fear, right? As Texas gets up a couple scores, and then Arizona State has to do the one thing that they are a much better balanced team, and they love to run the football. Here comes Scatabo, and he's got nothing. Well, maybe a yard to the right side. But if you're down 14, 20 points, something like that, it's hard to just run the ball a bunch, even if your running back is your best player. I'm with you, Wendell. I'm with you. They are definitely, they got in because they won the Big 12. Quick throw left side, and tackled immediately. Whew, Guillory got decked. Nice tackle in space by Leafau. Sophomore out of Hawaii on the tackle there. Number 18, Leafau. He got there in a hurry. 3rd and 11 here. Redshirt freshman quarterback Sam Levitt. Again, a transfer from Michigan State. Wish they would have kept on him to him, I bet. He's had a very good season. Better than Aiden Childs did. Right side throw. Levitt floats it. Caught for a first down. Stovall got both of the Tootsies in bounds. It was a long throw. And Levitt able to complete it. First down to the 40, unless we get a booth review on this one here. Good look at the Peach Bowl. Once again, they're going to go hurry up. Try to keep the refs from doing that, apparently. Looking at it, or at least Texas from looking at it. And no challenge flag or booth review. Scatabo, play action. Now Levitt looking, firing. Good protection. Deep shot over the middle. Caught, he bodied him out. What a catch by Guillory. He's 6'2", 200 pounds, the transfer from Idaho State. He went up high in the middle, and he boxed out the defender like a power forward. Look at this play. Just boxed him out with the safety Taffe all over him. Michael Taffe? I don't know. I don't know how it sounds. We'll find out. It's pronounced Taff. There we go. Thank you, Internet. Scatabo up to the middle to the 1. 2nd and goal now from the 1-yard line. First touchdown of the day. Scatabo got it! Touchdown, Sun Devils. Coming off of the Arch Manning interception. And Scatabo flashes the Heisman. He did not win it, nor did a running back. Or at least not a quarterback one. And Travis Hunter is a unicorn. Well, there we go. Arizona State strikes first into the end zone. And it's 10-3. He's going to stick his pitchfork into the stadium. Does that get him arrested if he does that in the state of Ohio? Ugh, what a joke. What a joke. Over the middle and up to the 20-yard line. Call it the 18. All right, let's see how Arch responds to an interception. Again, brought him in at halftime for a little spark for Texas. So far, only it has sparked the Sun Devils. Manning, play action. Fires over the middle. Good throw in space. That time he's got a big gainer to Ryan Wingo. True freshman sensation, and Wingo's got a first down to the 44. That was a nice throw from Manning to Wingo. Really nice. Look at that. There's not a Sun Devil in that picture, and now they're going to try a little hurry up, because why not? Try to push the pace a little bit. Manning in 11 personnel. Here comes Blue, left side. Jaden Blue. And Blue's got near the 40-yard line. They'll say actually did get the 50-yard line, rather. 2nd and 4 to the midfield stripe. Goes the junior running back, Jaden Blue. Yeah, I mean, I think just Texas's success in the SEC overall made them look bad, frankly. Oklahoma, however, not so much. Isaiah Bond, first down. They've gotten him that quick throw several times. Now he's doing the hook 'em horns. That I understand, but I don't understand the 2, put your ring finger down and then 3. I don't know. Back to pass. He set up screen. Watch out. Ball's out again. Oh no, another fumble. And it's picked up by the Sun Devils. Jeff Clark, the 6'1", 285-pound defensive tackle, was going to fall on it. Clayton Smith is the one who knocked the football out. It's a transfer from Oklahoma. They tried to set up screen, and Manning has now turned the ball over twice. He is a Browns quarterback. And here's a slant. Guillory, first down and more to the 20. Do we go back to Ewers? I feel bad now. Texas put Manning in for 2 drives, and he's got 2 turnovers. And now Arizona State threatening to score multiple points off of those turnovers. Motion coming from Jake Smith out of the pistol. No hurry to snap the football. They realize time is on their side. This is the perfect game for Arizona State, because now you can pound Scatabo. He's to the right. Scatabo, big run, spinning off a tackler, stiff-arming his way to the 6-yard line. Cam Scatabo, and a first down for the Sun Devils. Oh, my. Jameis Manning. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Is this a little... It is. Scatabo and a Wildcat. He'll fake the pop pass. Left side. Scatabo. 3, 2, 1. Down at the 1, they'll say. His 10th carry. He's got 51 yards and a touchdown. There's Janae Barron. He's the Thorpe Award winner as the best defensive back. You can see Sorrell chasing as well. And he is just short. That's a good call by the referee. 2nd and goal from the 1-inch line. They're in a pistol. Sam Levitt. 2 tight ends. Turn around. Give it to Scatabo. Stretch it left. End zone. Untouched. 2 touchdowns for Cam Scatabo. And the 13-point underdog team has a 13-point lead. Oh, my. Hey, gamers, welcome in. Yellow for the Arizona State Sun Devils, I think. 16-3. Go Browns indeed. Sorry, Mason. I'm going to have to do it. I have to put Quinn back in. He's higher rated in the game. We saw 2 drives of Arch Manning, and it didn't work. In fact, it worked for Arizona State as he turned the ball over twice. And was able to give 2 touchdowns to Arizona State. Oh boy, what a world! What a beautiful audition to be the Browns quarterback. Immediately accounts for 14 points for the other team. All right, 17-3 now. to the right side and tackled. Bad return. Just take a knee. I don't know why these guys don't take a knee. It was a poor return that time. Silas Bolden. Haven't really called Bolden's name at all. Now motion coming from Golden. And they'll throw it to him. Golden with a little bit of blocking from Bond, and he can't get the corner. Nice pursuit and nice tackle from the Arizona State defense. Kamari Wilson, the safety, got over there in a hurry. 2nd and 7. But that's what I'm talking about. This has been the criticism of Quinn Ewers, he just throws these little short passes. He has yet to really kind of push the ball down the field. Now Arch did push the ball down the field and threw it to the other team. Motion coming again on that same kind of, and they'll throw it again. Golden, first down this time. That time he was able to kind of catch it with a full head of steam. That enabled him to accelerate for a first down to the 24. But again, with 1:57 on the third quarter clock, down 2 scores. I'm not sure if the 3 and 4 yard bubble screens are really what you want to do. If I'm Arizona State, gosh, I'm totally fine with that. Back to pass Ewers. Blitz coming, they pick it up. Forward over the middle, and it's caught by Bond. Good catch. Finally, they push the ball down the field a little bit, all the way up to the 43-yard line. Quinn Ewers in rhythm that time. Skinny little post. And Bond beat Abney. Nice throw and nice catch. And they'll hurry it up again, try to get a little rhythm and tempo going. Down 14 points are the Texas Longhorns. Texas waiting. Hit as he throws again. They tried to run a screen. No dice. Woodley on the tackle. 17-3 here in the Peach Bowl. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you for our official college football playoff sims. Thanks to all 1,134 of our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we'd appreciate that. Or if you have a different or new Gmail account, you can subscribe from multiple places. It's okay. Left side run. Blue, nice cut. 45, 40-yard line, and shoved out of bounds at the 39. His best run of the day for Jaden Blue. And Blue gets a nice gainer there. You can see, quickly cut to the outside. Xavier Alford, also a transfer from Texas. And USC runs him out. He is their best defensive back. Alford, haven't called his name all day. Ewers now, motion coming from Wingo. He'll fake it, and now they'll fake the handoff. Interesting play call. Ewers right side, wide open. Gunnar Helm to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Longhorns. That was a very creative play call, and it allowed Gunnar Helm, the tight end, to run wide open. And that is a beautiful throw and a beautiful catch. Wendell, put him back in. Arizona State fans are like, hey, put that guy back in. Ewers has him down now in a goal-to-go situation. Actually, it looks like they're technically just shy of the 10, and thus could get a first down inside the 1. Okay. 17-3. We were 3-3 at halftime. The third quarter was all about Arizona State capitalizing on 2 Arch Manning turnovers. Arch Manning was brought in to jumpstart the offense of Texas and did kind of the opposite. Hey, welcome in, 1983. Good to have you on. Appreciate you being with us. Yeah, I no reason to disagree with you. I cannot say that I've watched a ton of Arizona State football and how they play the run particularly well. I will just say that I know the knock on Texas has been that Quinn Ewers is very much kind of evolved into just a check down Charlie and dumping that thing off to the short receiver when needed. Now they'll throw it back to the right. It's almost picked it up. Oh, it bounced up in the air. So they fake the handoff and then kind of hope that the defense forgets about the guy who didn't get the handoff. They throw it back to Blue, and it's tipped up in the air, and it's almost intercepted, and it's now 3rd and 10 from the 10. They still can technically get a first down. It's true, I could look at their rankings. Up the middle and blown up. He'll be sacked on the play. That's Tapp. Nice play there. Jamon Tapp. He's a redshirt sophomore. Hey, guess where he transferred from? Texas. There are Texas players all over this Arizona State roster. You know that they want to play well today. Let's see what Sark does. And he's going to opt for the 3. Bert Auburn into the game. college football team stats. Oh, they're going to rough the kicker. Are you kidding me? Arizona State. Rodney Bimage Jr., and you're going to give new life to the Longhorns with a 1st and goal. Unbelievable. Let's see. Rushing yards per game. Oh, sorry, that's offense. Up the middle, touchdown, Blue. Wow, so Arizona State had him on the ropes, roughs the field goal kicker, and then Blue is into the end zone in a huge turn of events and a massive touchdown for the Longhorns. All right, they give up 117.5 rushing yards a game. That's sort of middle of the pack. The worst team is Kent State, who gives up 264 yards a game. It doesn't tell me where they're ranked, but I would guess they're probably like in the 60s to 70s. Again, winners of the Big 12. They are tied for 23rd in rushing yards. There was a huge swing. I'm with you, Jim. Well, it just took me back. It doesn't give me their actual number rank. Tied for 69th in passing yards. It tells me in that one. And again, unfortunately, their top receiver, Jordan Tyson, out for the rest of the season. Kenny Dillingham has done a very nice job as their coach for sure. With a 7-point lead, they got 10:40 until they advance into the semifinals of the college football playoff. Their QB pressure is non-existent. Okay. Again, it's not that I don't believe you. I am bound to what I update the most recent version of the rosters here, so this is the college football playoff people. And I don't disagree with you. Like, their defensive linemen are like high 70s, low 80s. As opposed to Texas's offensive line, which is like 80s and 90s. So I'm with you. The talent gap should be big. But right now, Arizona State playing a great game. And again, you turn the football over, as they almost did there. You turn the football over, and it's the great equalizer. And Texas had 2 third-quarter interceptions. Two third-quarter touchdowns that both... 2 third-quarter turnovers that both turned into touchdowns. Easy for me to say. 17-10. Nice job by Texas there to force the 3 and out. And a punt coming up again for the Sun Devils. Under 9.5 to play here. Texas trails by a touchdown. Golden has a nice return to the 47, and the Longhorns have a short field. Can they tie it up here? 9:32 on the 4th quarter clock. Quarterfinal matchup here in the Peach Bowl. 8 teams remaining in the college football playoff. Ewers throws it away. Should be able to do another sim later today, I hope. If not, we'll have to do 2 tomorrow to try to get ready for the rest of the games. We'll have Ohio State, Oregon, of course. Looking forward to that one a lot. And then the final one, which is Notre Dame and Georgia, should also be a very good sim for us as well here on the channel. Nagy Sports is the place, only place you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary and interaction with you, the faithful fans. Do appreciate it. Also, if you want to take your Nagy Nation fandom to the next level, you can join us on our Discord channel. There's an invite link in the description of this and any of our videos. Especially if you're a Browns fan, we got a lot of decisions to make here in this off-season as we play virtual GM, decide how you want to blow up the Browns, how much of a teardown you want to do, and we'll sim that version of it for you. And there is a nice run to throw to Wisner, rather, and Wisner's got a first down. He says hook him with his hands, and now a first down at the 31. Nice throw on the run from Ewers that time. He does have that mobility. He can throw well on the run. Again, I think the knock on him right now is he's not seeing the field and not throwing the deep ball much. Fired over the middle. Oh no, Ewers throws it away. Intercepted. Intercepted in the middle. Oh boy, Cyrus Fiasu picks it off. And Ewers throws a critical upper red zone touchdown, or interception now. 3 turnovers for the Longhorns. Play action, and Ewers just never saw him. Tried to go to Nyblack over the middle. Interception, the 3rd turnover. And now it's Scatabo time. Can single-handedly take 8 minutes off the clock with himself if they choose to go that route. You definitely know they're not going to be in a hurry to run a lot of plays or to snap that ball early. 15 on the play clock. They're taking their time here. What a game for the Sun Devils. Here comes Scatabo up the middle, and he'll run right into Broughton, and Broughton rips him to the ground. 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down here for Texas. Starting to get, I wouldn't say it's quite do or die moments just yet, but we are very, very close here in Mercedes-Benz. This is where the national championship will be here, by the way, in Atlanta. A couple weeks from now. Arizona State trying to give themselves a chance to play it at first down. 40, 35, 30, 20. See you later, Stovall. Touchdown. 69 yards. And he's going to hit the gritty in the end zone. That might be enough to advance Arizona State to the Cotton Bowl. Oh my, winner gets the winner of OSU and Oregon. And right now, look at Sam Levitt. That thing was just an out route. Bad pursuit angle from Taff into the end zone. Watch out, Arizona State. Wow, what a game for the Sun Devils. And how about this? They have scored 3 touchdowns in this game. All 3 of them directly off of Texas turnovers. Oh, you just cannot turn the football over. 24-10 with 6:55 to go. Texas is a 13-point favorite in this game. And they're down 14. Holy smokeroos. Bolden takes it from the 1. He gets up to the 14 again. Bad return. Well, now you got to push the ball down the field. Holy moly. Well, it would be Ohio State and Arizona State in the semifinal. They would play in the Cotton Bowl next week, and then the winner would go to the finals. There's one more game in between now and the finals. We're down to the final 8. I know it's very confusing. Texas has got to push the football. That play went for 3 yards, and now they're not even running hurry up. Snapping the ball with 11 seconds, Quinn. What are we doing? Fired over the middle. Nice catch by Bond. Man, there are a lot of Sun Devils in the area. Isaiah Bond, brave to make that catch, knowing he was going to take a big hit, which he did. Good look at it, good protection. They just rushed 3, and he found just the tiniest little spot in the zone. Again, Isaiah Bond can absolutely fly, and now they'll run hurry up. Ewers looks to the sideline. Trips to the left, including Gunnar Helm, the tight end. And they'll fake a handoff. Now throw it right side. Knocked away. Oh, they had Bond. But a really nice defensive recovery that time. That's Xavier Alford. Again, we talked about him. He is their best defensive player. Also a transfer from Texas. .545 as the band plays The Planets in the background. Trips to the left side again. Quick throw. Got a man with some space. Nope. He's going to be tackled right away. In fact, I think he might lose a yard. That's Matthew Golden on the catch. 5:35 and counting. Texas down 2 scores. They got to go. What are we doing? You need to run some no huddle here, Texas. They huddled again for reasons I do not understand. You were, yes, Jim, I assumed as much. Left side throw, and he got it to Blue. The running back lined up on the left side as a wide receiver, and he'll pick up a first down. How are they not running no huddle? I do not understand this at all. This is crazy. Now they rush up. We said 15 seconds before they decided to go no huddle. I don't understand it. They'll switch the play. They'll bring Golden over to the left with Bond. Now motion coming. Lots of eye candy, and they're going to hand it off to Blue, and he'll lose 2 yards. What are you doing? Why are you handing the football off? This is the Longhorn fans' tap again. The former Texas Longhorn is destroying his former team right now. If I'm a Texas fan, man, I am upset at Steve Sarkisian for his little end of half game plan. Just wild to me. Left side throw. Helm, can he get out of bounds? He cannot, but it sets up 3rd and 3. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I do not understand what is taking you so long. Now they run. Hurry up. That's the exhibition mode, baby. We gotta look at the venue every single play while they huddle. Ewers over the middle, tipped away. That time they tried to split the cover 2, and the middle linebacker got there quick enough. Remember, it's that middle linebacker's responsibility to drop and to eat up the middle between the 2 safeties, and he did a nice job of knocking the ball away. Ewers has to try to layer that thing in there a little bit more. Here's 4th and 3. It may be over already, but here's definitely the game if they can't get a first down. Ewers, 4-man rush, pressure coming. Left side throw, first down caught. Barely got it. First time we've tried Silas Bolden's name on offense. He gets a very short game, but they get a first down. They still have a pulse. It's not a very strong pulse, but they still have a pulse. They got to push this thing into the end zone with 3 timeouts. They got to try to score before the 2-minute warning so they can get the football back. That's their only chance. Ewers, blitz coming. They feel it. Fired over the middle. Got it. 10, 5. Wingo runs into his own man. He's down to the 1. I think that's a bad spot, but he's down to a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Ryan Wingo, their superstar freshman, delivers a big gainer. Ewers had good protection, felt the blitz. Wingo beat everybody off the line, and now they'll go hurry up, understanding the sense of timing now. I don't know why you go shotgun here, but you do. Ewers quickly checks to the right side. Taps his helmet. Taking his time for reasons unknown. Ewers, right side, touchdown! Caught it and held on. There's Wingo again. They gave it to him. He deserved it. Touchdown, Texas, and they are still in this game with 2:25. I'm glad, too, the other game, the Penn State-Boise State game, was really close, too. It makes it more fun for the Sims, in my opinion, if the game is close. And this one is, they're going to go for 2. Interesting. Ooh, Sark. This means a touchdown with an extra point wins it. They're going to go for 2. Interesting play call. Ewers, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, my. Jeff Clark says no. What a gamble for Sarkisian. Oh, my goodness. Now they're down 8. Nobody blocked him. Oh, Jeff Clark, the former Georgia State and Louisville defensive lineman. And that's how these teams that are getting the quick success, like Arizona State with a new coach, it's because of the transfers. If you go down their roster, so many of their impact players are transfers. Same thing with Indiana. I mean, I'm looking at their roster right now. At least half the guys have transferred. All right, 2:22 on the clock. Back to pass. Levitt fired over the middle. Caught. First down. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute timeout. So you got 3 timeouts. So basically first down and game over for the most part. That's what you have to think about now. If you're Arizona State, you get yourself a first down, the game is over. Well, yeah, Wendell, or fire the O-line coach for the blocking. How do you let a defensive tackle come in untouched on your 2-point conversion play? I thought it was pretty aggressive from Sark there anyway. If you want to do that to win the game at the end, that's different than when you're down 14. Here comes Scatabo. He can put this thing on his shoulders. Up the middle, they'll call timeout. Trey Moore makes the tackle. Bevo, isn't that his name? Bevo? Or Bevo's the actual Longhorn, right? Is Bevo the name of the mascot as well, I would assume? 2nd and 6. Scatabo again. Tries the right. Nowhere to go. He'll be ripped to the ground. Texas got there that time. Good tackle in space by number 40, who's not on the roster, so he must not exist in real life. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Here's first down. Game over for the Longhorns. Levitt's going to throw. Fired over the middle. First down. Wide open. That's going to do it. Ball game. Arizona State. Nobody covered the tight end, Shimon Mateer. And Mateer's got a first down, and Arizona State is going to win the Peach Bowl, a 13-point underdog, and they're going to win by 8. And they're going to go to the Cotton Bowl. They're going to play Ohio State or Oregon. What a game. Credit their defense. They had 3 turnovers, and then they scored their 3 touchdowns off of those 3 turnovers. What a game for Arizona State. Scatabo had 2 of them. Stovall had the 3rd there, you can see. And what a game. Winners of the Peach Bowl, they're going to the Cotton Bowl 10 days from game day with a chance to play either Ohio State or Oregon. They'll have to wait until that game ends. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, thanks for being on. This sim was a lot of fun. You're very welcome, Jim. My pleasure. Again, I've got 2 more of these college footballs games to sim, and they've both been very interesting. So I hope you are able to join us for those. Sam Levitt, 17 to 36 for 338. That's 75%. He threw the 1 touchdown. That long was what, 69? Yep, 69 yards on the dagger touchdown. Scatabo today, 16 for 63 with 2 touchdowns. They really didn't rely on them as much as I thought they would, but he was very good. 8 for 72 for Jake Smith, a Texas transfer. Guillory 8 for 81. Stovall 5 for 129 and the long touchdown. Mateer with the huge dagger at the end of the game. Omier, a Texas transfer, 2 for 22 in this one. Defensively speaking, Alford 13 tackles, 11 for Shamari Simmons, 11 for Wilson, and 11 for Abney. Sacks today, 2 for Clayton Smith, 1 for Clark, 1 for Tapp, a Texas transfer. 2 picks, Abney and Biasu. And then again, the forced fumble and the fumble recovery by Jeff Clark. Those were absolutely critical as all 3 of Texas's turnovers turned into touchdowns. Viewers today, 22 of 31 for 263, a touchdown and interception. Arch Manning, 4 for 5 for 45, and an interception as we tried to spark the offense with him. It didn't work. 16 for 73 and a touchdown for Jaden Blue. Wisner had a couple of carries as well. Bond, 7 for 59, 6 for 74, and the touchdown for the freshman Ryan Wingo. 5 for 90 for Helm, 3 for 40 for Golden. 2 for Wisner, just 1 for Blue, 1 for Bolden, 1 for Nyblack in this one. 10 tackles for Anthony Hill. He's their best player, the middle linebacker. Taff with 9, 7 for Lee Fow, and Barron again, who won the Thorpe Award. 1 sack for Burke, 1 sack for Lee Fow, 1 sack for Vernon Broughton, but no turnovers. They could not turn the football over. So 24-16, your final score here at Nagy on Sports. What a game. What a sim. Appreciate you guys being on. I've got Ohio State and Oregon and Notre Dame and Georgia coming up next. Please make sure you're able to join me for those. If you subscribe and hit that bell, you'll know that we have gone live. You guys, really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. My name's Phil Nagy. You're watching Nagy on Sports. Today we will say, go Sun Devils, go Buckeyes, and as always, go Browns.